Salam sejahtera to our project management lecturer, SR Dr. Muzani Mustafa and Associate Prof. SR Dr. Rajali Abdul Hamid. Before I start, let me introduce my group. Dexter Das Anak Lai, Joy Ara Angi, Kang Suki, Titi Rika Binti Suhaili. We are from group number 2. Today we will be presenting the rule of work breakdown structure WBS play in project management and the practice or tool used to construct the WBS for a construction project. Definition of work breakdown structure: breaking work into smaller tasks and it is a common productivity technique used to make the work more manageable and approachable. A deliverable-oriented hierarchical decomposition of the work to be executed by the project team and accomplish the project objective and collect the required deliverable by project management book of knowledge. A work breakdown structure is a hierarchical structure of things that the project will make or outcome that will be delivered by associate of project management. A work breakdown structure defines all the things a project needs to accomplish organized into multiple levels and displayed graphically. We have two types of the work breakdown structure. The first one is a deliverable-based work breakdown structure. A deliverable-based work breakdown structure clearly demonstrates the relationship between the project deliverable and the scope. Figure 1 shows the deliverable-based work breakdown structure. In Figure 1, the Label 1 elements are summary deliverable description. The Label 2 elements in each leg of WBS are all the unique deliverable required to create the repetitive Label 1 deliverable. Number second type is a phase-based work breakdown structure. Figure 2 shows the phase-based work breakdown structure. In Figure 2 of phase-based WPS, the Level 1 has 5 elements. Each of these elements are typical phase of project. The Level 2 elements are the unique deliverable in each phase. The lowest level elements are the deliverable. A phase-based WBS requires work associated with multiple elements be divided into the work unique to each level element. Characteristic of work breakdown. Number first is a hierarchy. Number second is a 100% rule. Number three is a mutually exclusive. Number four is a outcome focus. For the advantage of work breakdown structure WBS, the first is the help prevent work from slipping through crack. Project schedule. Number three is accountability. Number four is a commitment. The fifth is a reduce ambiguity. Number six is facilitate communication and cooperation between and among the project team and other stakeholders. Number seven, boost productivity. And lastly is identify risk in a better way.
Thank you, my friend Andy. Next, I'll present to us on the WBS practices barrier in Malaysia. We know there is few project management tools which practice in Malaysia, but I'll focus on WBS. And from here, we can see there is 7 barrier, which is the first one, financial consideration. Second, organization culture. Third, attitude. Fourth, lack of technology awareness. Fifth, restriction of human capital. Sixth, annual turnover. And the last one but not least, it is infrastructure. Next, I will present to us on how to create a simple work breakdown structure or WBS. The first one, uh, The first one, we must understand the full project scope and objective. The project scope statement assists us in fully comprehend the project scope. Second, we must determine the major deliverable. Here, I have prepared a simple deliverable how to build a house. The first one, we must have the foundation. Second is the exterior. The third, interior. But for each deliverable, there must responsible team who doing each deliverable. For example, team who doing the foundation, they cannot be the same team who doing the exterior. The third, we must determine work package. The work package, it must be definable, independent, estimatable, manageable, integratable, and adaptable. And there is a few methods to follow to determining these work packages. It is the first 8/80 rule, which the work package cannot be longer than 80 hours and not less than 8 hours in total length of working. The reporting period, it must be in a single reporting period. And the last one, use nouns. Use noun mean we must able to describe each work package with a noun or an adjective. To break it down further, we need to use verbs. Fourth, we must create WBS dictionary. WBS dictionary is the outline that outline the definition and scope of each element of the WBS. Fifth, we must use the right format of WBS, because by using the right WBS, it will help us to create the text-based hierarchical grouping. For example, number 1.1.1.3 means referencing the third element of the fourth level of the WBS. Or other option to create this is using flowchart. The sixth, or last but not least, we must review back our work packages for WBS completeness. This final step is to ensure that the correct numbering is applied to each of the level and each requirement is efficiently drilled down to all the intermediate WBS. Each component with each level of a WBS logically connected. Last, it is important to review the WBS component from top to bottom to ensure that each of the level clearly listed and there's no level is missed in the process. That's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Dexter. I'll be presenting on WBS tools. For the purpose of this assignment, I'll be presenting three of the most common tools that are used in the market. Yeah, these three tools is, however, these three tools is not a standalone program. It is, it is add-in package for available tools, but however, with a distinct feature to itself. All right. Okay. First, we're going to look at WBS Chat. WBS Chat Pro is a Windows-based project management software that combines the work breakdown structure chat, a network chat, and a Gantt chart, a task sheet, plus numerous additional features to produce a feature which is rich and yet easy to use tool to plan and manage projects. Okay, WBS Chat Pro is we can use it to plan and display our project using a three-style diagram, which is known as WBS. Okay, and then it can be used to show structure of a project, showing how the project is broken down into summary and details level. It is used to to plan new projects using an initiative top-down approach or display existing Microsoft project plans in an easy to understand diagram. As I said earlier, WBS Chat Pro is available in add-on to Microsoft project. And sorry, my mistake. WBS Chat Pro is available as a standalone project, a standalone software, and also available as an add-in to Microsoft project. Okay. Next, we have Visio WBS Modeler. Visio WBS Modeler is using Visio to generate a project plan from a graphical work breakdown structure. We can use this add-in to visualize and edit an existing project plan and create a new project plan in Visio and then export it to Microsoft Project to carry out the next planning stage. WBS Visio add-in is intended to improve the project planning process by giving the opportunity to generate project plans from a work breakdown structure using a graphical representation of the elements. WBS Modeler either can be used to visualize and edit existing project or plan to or create a new project in Microsoft Office Visio. It enables the effective integration of Visio with Microsoft Office project. It provides the approach to visually and graphically create, edit, and modify projects using Visio. Okay, next we have, and finally we have WBS Director. WBS Director embeds the creation and management of the WBS directly into Microsoft project to help the project manager to define and control the project scope and the associated schedule using an integrated user-friendly navigation process. Okay, Andy is still with my last presentation. Okay, WBS Director can be used to simplify our Microsoft project data mining. It can be used to define custom reporting periods such as financial, corporate, and monthly, and etc. Output detailed project information by custom period in the WBS elements. I think that's it for my WBS tool. Next, I'm handing over to Rika.
My name is Rika and I'm going to present on the example of WBS in construction project. Our project proposal is on the new construction and completion of 16-unit single-story house at Kuching Northland District. This proposed residential project is located on the serene riverbank and mountains of Bukit Kampong Sudat, and it comprising 16 single unit of one-story detached house. Our work breakdown structure is typically presented in the form of an organization chart-like structure. The key is to put in the form that can most easily be used by the all team members. This allows the team to more easily inspect the result and make adjustments. The importance of project management in organization cannot be overstated. When it done right, it helps every part of the construction business run more smoothly. In this chart, we have detail on the project constraint, budget, deadline, works to be done, project planning, project tracking, and troubleshooting. We put all our activity, tasks, and event display in the Gantt chart. This allows us to see at a glance what are the various activities are, when each activity begins and ends, how long each activity is scheduled to last, where activity overlap with other activities and by how much, and the start and the end date of the whole project. So as you can see, this is our complete Gantt chart. The first bar is on the total days of the whole construction. So we generally have 13 major activity. The first one is on the general condition where it takes 70 days. And then the second major activity is on the site grading and utility where it takes 10 days. The next major activity is on foundation where it takes 45 days. Fourth is on the steel erection where we estimate 45 days. 5 is on form and pour concrete, floor and roof for 16 days, masonry works for 55 days, roofing work 31 days, building furnitures 55 days, plumbing 64 days, electrical 91 days, make electrical termination for HVAC equipment for 35 days, complete final inspection for 80 days, and lastly, final cleanup and occupancy for 65 days and the project complete. This is our WBS on the market research project where we have 4 phases. The first phase is on initiation, planning, execution, and close phase. The conclusion is, if you apply the WBS methodology in every past and current project, future project can leverage the work. Using this technique will definitely improve work definition and speed up the planning process. That's all the presentation from Group 2. Thank you so much.